fungibility, it's, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungibility is the living the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's good to see you, sirs.
Hello.
Hello. I don't know how we topped yesterday's episode, but god damn it, we're going to do it.
Yeah, we are.
I had an awesome time yesterday. I was telling the guys right before we went live, I chopped up a section of yesterday's video and I put it out in the X-verse, and I've played it probably 5 or 6 times today, and I die laughing every time. I hate us after watching it. Not you, Joe, me and Henry. The way that like you do ask a question and we answer you totally straight, but like lying. You're like, we're like, I think you said, what's in a soulbound? Do you guys not know what a soulbound token is? We're like,
right,
no,
right.
what? Like that would piss me off too.
Yeah. I'm just getting over. I'm literally maybe like an hour ago. I'm just getting over the trauma of yesterday's show. And I was like, I'm gonna address some of this stuff today in this show from yesterday. But then I decided that
you can't, dude. If we need a little like as real talk, as friends, if we need to just like be upfront, honest about stuff, we should, and we can do it in public. It's fine.
Course. No. I mean, honestly, I'm totally fine with.
Wait. Do we need like a violin? A sad song playing in the background?
I don't think so.
No?
I mean,
okay. We're starting good today.
All I'm saying is I'm okay with everything. Like I'm okay with I'm okay with the world thinking that I don't know what WAG me means.
You didn't know what it meant.
I mean, I did. I still do. I even said it in the show yesterday. I don't care. Maybe it's funnier if people think that I don't know what it means. And I'm okay with that. I don't want to relaunch into it because I think everyone would be sick of it. But I did rewatch yesterday's show because okay. My wife agreed with you guys and saying like, Joe, everyone thinks that you don't know what it means. And I agree with that. So, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yes. And I went into this diatribe of like why I did know. And I like pulled up the video, went through a whole thing. And she was like, dude, it doesn't matter. And I agree. It doesn't matter. I'm not upset. If people think that I don't know what it means, I'm totally fine with that. Although I do and did and said it during our conversations in there. So
it's a cool thing to say 24 hours later, but you,
I'm sure it is.
In the moment didn't like you didn't. It's okay.
Oh, I don't know.
Also,
Let's just say I don't know what it means.
Wait a second. Is that an NFT Guild mug? Yeah, it is.
Oh, hell yeah.
It is.
Hey, listen, if you got an NFT Guild anything, you definitely know what WAG me means.
You're almost cabal, but you definitely know WAG me.
Also, congrats on making it back from UCLA last night on time for the show, Joe.
Thank you very much. I mean, by the way, if anyone was at UCLA and Berkeley, it was you guys. Kanye loving, not sticking up for your own people, Jewish friends of yours. So it wouldn't be me there. It would be you there.
Oh, I thought you were on the inner. I thought I saw an orange beanie on the barricaded in.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, in the circle of pallets. But no, great to be here today in a lively lively market.
Dude, a crazy as fuck market, which
Yeah,
I love. Why don't we
it.
even start there? And I actually started that this morning in the new Daily Show. By the way, Chain Reactor's growing on me like crazy, and Henry stopped by, which was awesome. Like, that felt good. I've gotten comfortable in that show already, but it felt like extra cozy having you there, so that was cool of you to stop by.
Cool. Yeah,
I dig the name,
thanks
though.
for
I'm
having
digging Chain Reactor. Like, it's corny as fuck, but I like it.
Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it.
You don't think it's going to be the one? What do you guys think? Chain Reactor, and hang on, let me show you this. I got to show you. Maybe I won't be able to. I've got this
I
little
feel like
animated.
this is like Eddie Vedder kind of doing a singles during a Pearl Jam set.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like that.
but no, you should go for it. Like they play like setting forth on sets. I think you should.
I can't believe you're
should
doing
push
the Pearl Jam references. Did you hear the album, by the way? Have you done that
I
yet?
love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the
You
way,
did?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
man,
guys-
awesome.
You guys both listen to it. By the way, I just said not going to make it in reference to we're going to make it, but whatever. The other thing I was going to say was I did listen to Kendrick's diss track in
Fucking amazing.
its entirety last night, and I still feel a similar way about it. The beginning is kind of like very like whip-diddy-doo-dah, like fucking hold hands bullshit.
Mhm.
And then it launches into some more aggressive stuff. But like,
Mhm.
honestly, like in a vitriol, like feel it in your nutsack sort of way, like pure adrenaline, fucking testosterone kick ass sort of way, there's way more better songs than that sort of stuff. So I thought it's okay. I thought it was a good track, better than I
Dude.
thought it was yesterday.
I can't even guess it when you're going to have a W take. Like, this is getting ridiculous.
Right. Well, I hate to say this, but I've been liking hip hop way longer than you have.
Well,
Way
you're
longer.
significantly fucking older. So
Oh, I don't even know how old
Jesus Christ, bro. Why
he
do
looks
you
younger than both of us. I thought he was
no, Joe's got us. He's got us by
like
a few
years.
years, multiple years.
Oh.
Yeah,
We're
Okay.
early.
he
We're
looks young. He's aging well, but Joe's 72.
We're early.
Like, he's
I'm gonna wake up one day. I know. I'm gonna wake up one day. I'm gonna be like old Japanese, like facial hair, where it's like the stringy shit. I'll like just be super old just one day, but it's gonna happen like that.
That's how it goes. Okay, you'll be like, yeah, I like that.
all right. Here's the start. Here's like I'm gonna have the song in here. And the song is gonna be this little clip.
It's gonna be the news clip.
Yeah. And then it's gonna come like animating onto the screen. Chain reactor and the lightning bolt's gonna strike.
I mean, this is not me, Henry, or I's show, so I'm assuming you don't want our feedback on any of this.
I do. Please shit on it. Absolutely.
Henry, do you have any thoughts on it, or are you just like, yay, cool?
No, I feel like, hey, whatever you do, I don't think people care about the intro, so like it works, and I think it's fine, and I like it.
Is it a little bit narcissistic to have a giant picture of yourself looking like a badass?
I think you kind of need to for something like that. I think it works, but like, but in fairness, to be not only ragging on Joe but also ragging on Huda, which feels awkward. Like I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
I need it.
No, I like it, man. I love it. I fucking love it, dude. I
Wow.
love it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I like the picture. I just think that like maybe having a giant picture of yourself looking like a badass might be a little bit narcissistic.
Douchey.
Maybe a little.
I'm gonna lean. You're gonna see a little personality come out that you probably wouldn't guess, but I'm gonna lean into a little douchey side that you don't see often.
Ooh, do it. Give it to me.
Yeah, not now. It's coming through that show.
Well, you're saying that's the douchey side is like basking in a little bit of confidence.
Yeah.
Do your thing then. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. NFT market, shitty.
What is
Crypto
that
market.
fucking
also-
weird line?
What's that?
It just looked like a fucking line, like a sad, straight, dwindling line.
It's like it is literally flatlining.
If Henry was sliding down on it, it would be the slowest, saddest slide of him sliding down it ever.
Ooh, I'd love to put Rugman on here, laying down on that right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we
bro,
know Rugman.
Rugman. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we need to dig that up and do that.
Somebody posted it the other day, and it's just a classic. Rugman is a
haven't seen
picture.
it in a
Henry,
while.
do you want to tell the story? Could we show
Yeah.
it?
Maybe if you could show it, then
Here,
the
let me do
story
it.
just makes more sense.
Yeah, we'll get to
But,
NFT stuff, by the way, guys.
I'll set the stage. I have a rug store. Clearly, I got remnants behind me, and a customer came in. This guy is unbelievably nice. Also, crazy. Like he brings milk to the store for me.
What's the command, by the way?
Oh, do we have it in Discord?
In one we do.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
Carpet
it's like
Man.
rug, carpet man.
Oh, floor. It's floor. Thank you, Dad.
So this guy comes in, he's looking at carpet. He's a burly dude, like he's a big guy.
Yeah.
And he comes in with his wife and he's looking, and next thing you know, like I look down and this is him right here. Like had to test it out, had to test out the floor in this pose. And I'm so glad I snapped a picture.
He did not know that you snapped that picture, by the way.
He had no idea. I ended up telling him, like he's that kind of guy. Like I ended up telling him, like, again, he randomly drops milk off to the store for me. And one time he dropped off like milk and cookies. And I told him one time.
Yeah.
What was so funny was
That's bizarre,
people would
man.
put Rugman into like the aquarium swimming with fishes, like or with fish. I told him, I said, hey, I just want to let you know I took a picture of you. But the cool thing is, random ass people on the internet think it's funny.
Oh,
So,
you told him that you're showing people on the internet.
I did.
Wow.
I did.
Wow.
Yep. And
That's
he's
good.
like, oh man, I don't care. That's awesome. Like he's so funny. He's so funny.
That's cool.
I haven't seen Rugman in forever.
Dude, he's lived on you. We drop him a lot actually, so that's pretty cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, memories.
Good dude.
Like fucking
Memories.
great times. All right, let's look at
Rugman on the red line.
dude, right? I think we need to actually make that like one of our indicators, like our chart. We have Rugman as our like, yeah.
should.
I'll work on
You
that.
should.
Yeah, I
Okay.
love that.
I like that.
All right, so crypto started the day. Well, I guess right around where we're at now. So we broke under 60, and I think that was even yesterday it happened. But at 57K right now, not sweating it personally. I know none of you guys are, and I think most people watching here are not either. But there's still people losing their goddamn minds out there, which is nuts. Solana's up though. Wow, holy
Is it
cow,
really?
6%, almost 7%.
Fucking interesting. So I did read an article on why Bitcoin is tanking more so now than it has in the past after the halving.
Let's hear it.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's pretty simple. They were like, since the build up to the halving went up so high, that now there's some letdown because of that, where that did not happen before. So I'm assuming it's just we had to build up before the actual halving, and now that's throwing off the dynamics of it. But
A little premature or something.
maybe
Now we're a little limp.
exactly. Just lots of penis things, yeah.
Yeah. No, the fair.
Till we get rock hard one more time, baby.
Yeah. I did a little TA this morning, like very light, but I used to love doing this before I got into NFTs. Before Henry and I made this decision, like, right, it was full throttle, like NFTs. But right before that, the past few months before, I'm like, I want to learn to be a crypto expert. I want to learn TA. And so I spent like probably, I don't know, 6 weeks of just like signing up for TradingView and just learning, not like even reading over other people's technical stuff, but just learning how to read patterns and stuff and draw lines. And that's about as far as it went, but it does help. So we did some light TA this morning. I don't think I can share anything super insightful other than it's really interesting. Like, I think basically people are looking to see if we hold right around this level right here, which in the past, can I throw around a technical analysis kind of word?
Please.
Super deep. Ready for this, guys?
Yeah.
This is typically our resistance level.
Oh,
This is resistance, guys.
What does that mean?
Resistance. It's hard to push above that line.
what does that
You
mean?
get resistance there.
Oh,
We shot above it, but we come right back down just like we did here.
I think it means we're all gonna make it or something like that.
It does mean
Yep.
we're all going to make it. Now, right here as well, you look for the next level right here. That's where we can free fall to, because there's no other levels between there. You go from up here to here, and that brings us to 47-ish K, 48K, 49K. That's what a lot of people are wondering. Are we heading to the upper 40s here? And it's very possible unless we establish a brand new support level up here, which used to be resistance. Will it turn to a support level? I think it's really possible.
Well, didn't Jerome Powell speak a little while ago and said that the rates are not going to be changed at all again? So, and I think Amazon posted some pretty strong numbers on their earnings. So, I mean, there was some good news, but it did seem to kind of level out after the 57,000. Maybe there's support there. Hopefully, I don't know.
There's definitely support. In fact, I'm going to draw the support levels. I think I see here. I think right there. No. Dude,
Yeah, do it, dude. Do it.
we can bounce off that line. And then I saw this here. Right there. At the bottom of the second green candle is an indicator.
Look at that, dude.
Yeah. There's is there a free form? Oh, there's not. But if you could imagine, you can see it. Hang on.
What was that Atari game where like, or Coleco game where you would like shoot the boulders out of the sky or something like that from a little rocket? It looks like you're playing that game right now.
Yeah, this is how I read the chart. These are our possible trajectories. They're all bullish. So I just want you guys to know you're in good hands here.
Yeah.
So
That looks amazing, dude.
you're welcome.
Light show.
Study up, and be smart with your trades, guys. Follow along. Anyway, I don't know. Bitcoin looks fine. How about that? Bitcoin, I think, looks fine. Everybody's feeling okay. As long as you guys are feeling okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Feeling good.
NFT sales, hot garbage. Garbage. No, like trash. Really bad, really low. Almost negative 2 million as far as trade profits yesterday, which rough. I was looking, I thought it had actually been maybe many months, like many months since we were that low. It was actually back in February, the last time we were lower, in like, it was like February 14th, like Valentine's Day. It was negative like 11 million, which is like a fucking astronomical number. There was something that happened with Bored Apes on that day, and I can't remember what it was, but I remember everybody jumping their apes. Would you guys remember what that was? Do you remember when like the Yuga shit was max FUD?
Oh, I was going to say, wasn't that Bendow with like a bunch of loans coming up?
Yes.
And people just started liquidating because they thought a bunch of apes were going to get liquidated.
I think that was it. Yeah, I think so.
like-
Oh, you know what else it could it have been when OSF accepted a bunch of bids for Bored Ape, all his apes. Remember, he liquidated like $8 million in apes.
That could be it too. There was just something that was like super fucking like, it's like, oh God, you guys are fucked. But anyway, that was the last time we were lower, so it wasn't actually that long ago.
No, it was not.
It wasn't.
Wow.
It wasn't. Just peeking here again. I'm just spot checking, seeing if anything is kind of standing out, and no, like just pretty unremarkable day in the market. Blur is absolutely bonkers right now. Have you guys peeked at this? And did you know that Blur Blast integration there, so you can now trade your Blast NFTs over here? It is pure degeneracy. It's like
I dumped
pure
some
wash trading.
Blastopians today.
Oh, did you? And you must
yeah.
have done well.
I did. I think I minted 0.03 or something like that. I sold them 0.26. Got a nice little payday.
Wow.
Yeah,
How many did you have?
I sold 3 today.
When did you buy that?
Like day one, right?
Which was when?
Yeah, I minted. I have some on the secondary. I think I have 3 more to sell. Man, it's been some months.
Really?
2-3 months ago.
I love that. I love that you've been degenning even in like bear sort of market, like wartime. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like most people didn't
no.
buy shit. I haven't bought shit in a long time.
No, I mean, if you pick the right ones, I mean, like I said, I made like 0.23 on each of them. I mean, free money. Free monies, baby.
So this gets super interesting, right? 4,600 ETH in volume, which is that like 12, 13 million, something like that?
Oh.
Or is it way more than that?
So these, are you talking about the pack rec? Those
yeah.
refundable or the guaranteed NFTs?
Yeah, and it's really interesting what's happening with those too. Like these NFTs that launch that are refundable, they kill the points. They block point farming on them. It's such a weird environment there. Like it makes no sense. They change the rules on the fly. When people figure out how to game the system, they eliminate certain rules.
So you're saying OSF did that to farm,
mm-hmm.
and they said that's not going to fucking fly?
At least on Blast, yes. If it I think they can still earn gold, maybe in the Blast ecosystem by even having their money staked, something like that, right? So they can earn gold that way. But yeah, if you thought you were going to be able to farm these things over on Blur, yeah, not happening. And I don't know if they knew that ahead of time. So the same applies to this gold pool thing, and I imagine NFT stats collection, same thing. I think if it's refundable, they're gonna turn off the points.
Interesting.
The weirdest thing to me is I'm seeing all this crying out there from like these guys who used to farm the platform, crying about how it's like it's all wash trades, it's so this, it's so that, and I don't get it. It always was this. It always was this. I think they just had less competition, and they did well back then. Again, because of the less competition, the guys who figured out how to game it and they got the bots running full force, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're bitching about that basically because they can't win against those guys. So it's a lot of the guys giving up. They're like, I'm not even going to trade here.
But I'm assuming OV or OSF parked all the proceeds from that mint into the ecosystem over there. So he's accumulating points for himself and all of that. Yeah.
So I don't know about points for himself, maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's more like the project gets an allocation of gold, and then the gold he just distributes to holders, and then they pull their ETH, they get it all back. So they're doing it purely to get the gold rewards.
I'm going to look
into
that.
He gets any. Yeah.
I'm going to look into that. It's interesting.
Well, I'll say this, there's something here. Like if you are somebody who is just hurting to like find gains somewhere and you don't mind grinding, I think this is like definitely something you should be doing. So Gravity joined the show this morning, and he said he does this, and he's heavy into it, and he's doing decent on it too. Like he was definitely saying this is worth doing. So
it's so hard. It is a multi-month, if not year, process to farm, and it's so hard to stay dedicated to doing it day in and day out. It really is a bummer. I respect the people that do it; they deserve what they get, I guess. But it's really difficult.
You got to sell your soul to it. You have to
really
sell
do.
your soul. Like anybody who goes into this just thinking like, yeah, I'm going to do a couple things and then like I get it too. Like, no, you're competing against people who have made it their life to do this, are running bots, this is their life. They eat, breathe, and sleep it. They hope it pays off. And I think like from our video yesterday that we watched, and how farming went with Layer,
Right.
Like, cool. Like, yeah, no, listen. Pick your spots, hope it works, but like just know going in, you I don't want to say you could get wrecked. You just might not in the end get what you think you're gonna get. But Blur season 1, people made some money.
You're right. People are gonna get wrecked. People tiptoe through a fucking minefield of scammers, like fake dApps that they can go on. All sorts of stuff happens, and then also, depending on what you're doing and what you're farming or what you're bridging, like maybe you're not even making that much money to risk all of that for. So like, I think it's a minefield of like different obstacles to try to succeed doing it. And it's tough.
You're more than likely pulling up to the track in your Subaru Crosstrek, and you're going up against like somebody on a Bugatti.
Yeah. Hey, perfect. It's the whole thing is rigged. The whole thing is gamed. I think there's ways you can really do well, even if you don't have a lot of like liquidity to put in there. I think there's something to this, but like you said, it's a commitment. And Joe, to your point, scams. Like,
yeah,
we've seen a few big ones already. We're going to see them probably on a weekly basis. This is one I had no idea what it was, but saw this show up today. This dude, again, big farmer. He's calling out this mangrove DAO. And I'm still trying to understand exactly what happened, but I guess, what did this team do? They funded a whole bunch of fresh wallets to do so. I don't know what they actually did, but it feels like short version here, I think they swooped in and stole all the rewards, all the gold. Like they made sure it was their wallets that got the allocation. That's what I get. So their product is an exchange. So they probably made a whole bunch of wallets, did a whole bunch of like fake trading something on it, and again they got the rewards, not the people who had staked with them.
You know who does it? Dead does that, a lot of that farming stuff. Walshy does Dead does, I believe. Dead. Yeah, and they're always like, Walshy's like, oh, I was petting a fucking bear the other night for 6 ETH. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Dead, do you recommend people do this? Let's say you only have like half an ETH. Do you recommend that people like get in the Blast ecosystem and start trying? Like, is it that profitable?
I mean, we don't know. We don't know what those are going to be worth, right?
Tickle, I'm going to get to that too, because that is a big story.
The people I know farming Blast are like, they're farming Blast. Enzo's been farming Blast. I've talked with him about it. there's some degen shit there, but like there's also some scammy shit, and that to me is like, you know, like I surf. I mean, I don't surf in Buffalo, but like
You do?
I don't surf in Buffalo, but
Nice.
like when I was in the Coast Guard, you know, always had my surfboard with me. And at the end of the day, like I didn't want to paddle out anywhere that looked sketchy because like it's just not worth it. And
Yeah.
I feel like on blast, like you better know what you're doing because like there's some shit on there. You definitely have the ability to get wrecked if you don't know what you're doing.
And there's so okay. So here's what I've done, and here's why I hate doing it all. Like when Blur came out, where I sold some stuff, had like a half an ETH. I parked it into some bids on Blur, on Blast. I was doing a whole bunch of stuff where now I'm bridging 3 ETH over to Blast, accumulating points. But like I didn't even get any points for the bids that I was doing. Granted, they were like so minute, but like there's so many things happening all at once. Some of them are working, some of them are not, and then you don't know what the points are, and then you find out the points are like so minuscule it's not even worth your time. But I mean, bridging 3 ETH, accumulating points, hopefully that'll be profitable. But honestly, like looking at the leaderboards, like if you have 1 million, there's people with like 2 billion. You know, like the first 1,000 people are like 2 billion. Like, okay, I'm not going to get shit for this, but I guess it's, you know, there's no risk of bridging. I guess you get your money back other than the risk of them rugging. But I'm doing it just for the sake of trying to get some extra cash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think there's, yeah. No, I get it. I feel like there's like, I don't want to say easier ways to make money. Easier is not the right word, but I'm with you, Joe. I hate farming. I was trying to farm Barachain. I spent like literally 11 minutes trying to farm Barachain, and I'm like, nope, I'm fucking out. I'm not doing this shit. I am not doing this shit.
I remember you were talking about Wall Street Kongs and like doing all these like bridging to whatever, and then you have to bridge again, and then you got to swap your tokens for this another thing, and like it just gets to be so. And by the time you do it, the profits are gone anyway. So you might as well just not have done anything because you're not early enough to take advantage of that sort of meta. You know what I mean? So it's not
like,
cool.
Am I doing this for $14 in profit, or am I doing this for like $6,500? If I have an idea of which one it could be, you know, 6,500, like worth it. 14, even $300, not doing it.
Yeah, I probably have miscellaneous 50 ETH on Poly, on Avalanche, on this, on that I'll never see again. You know, it's like, okay.
Oh, there's some good tools. I'll ask Max. There's one tool that kind of like you can put your wallet in and it will show you like any protocol that you've got some ETH tied into. So yeah.
I think there's like a snap in for MetaMask that shows that too.
Yeah.
You can go right to the Explorer.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more in depth because I think it shows you like staked as well, versus like MetaMask. I think only just shows you like what chains you might have ETH on. Maybe I'm wrong on MetaMask, but I think this also shows like if you've got stake tokens.
You can go to Etherscan and like check out the tokens that you have and all sorts of stuff to figure out what you're doing. But I always forget, and I'm too lazy for most of it.
Guys, this is like a mix of breaking news and Kongish, so I kind of want to play both.
Weird.
Yeah, but check this out. Check it out.
I don't even know what it is.
A Kong brother, an idiot brother,
Ooh.
a man who likes to go inside us.
Who's this?
Andre Sins. This is Andre. It's his birthday today, guys. Happy
That's
birthday,
the
man.
weekend, bro. That is
What?
the weekend.
It is. You would think it's the weekend. They're like
That's
damn
not
near
the weekend?
identical. No, I don't think so. I think that's his real
Shut up.
picture.
For
Is
real?
that really you?
I thought you were trolling, dude.
No. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm a fucking idiot. I think that's Andre.
Holy fuck! I don't know what to like. I don't know what to say.
Take the compliment, brother.
Yo,
Take the fucking
happy birthday,
compliment, you
Andre.
handsome bastard.
Wow.
Happy
what a
birthday,
sexy
man.
Guy.
Hold on.
Damn.
Andre.
Yeah.
20
He's
freaking
awesome.
8, like a young lad.
A beautiful
Making it.
28. It's like a beautiful baby.
Yeah,
A
dude.
Beautiful baby boy with a birthday.
Yeah, dude. Happy birthday, man. Him spending some birthday time with us. That's cool as fuck.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
He's a really cool dude. You know what? Fun fact, Andre, correct me if I'm wrong. I am pretty sure you were the first person that I gave a Genkai whitelist to in the Discord, where I just handed one out. And for that, I'm sorry, because I think the floor is well under mint. But I'm really glad if that was the case that you're rolling with us.
Andre and
Great,
that
man.
picture are so cool that it makes me a little uncomfortable. Like, it makes me feel a little bit weird just how good that looks. You know what I mean? Like, the background, that multicolored fade in like background is making me feel I don't know how to express my feelings in words right now.
Well, you can express it maybe with your penis.
Could you express it in sounds?
No.
Could you try? I would like to hear this.
No, I don't know. I mean, okay, I'll try. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see the thing. I need to see it to make noise.
Yeah, no fair.
Okay, this is getting weird, man.
Yeah, just move on, Preston. I'm just saying, it makes me feel
Happy birthday.
All right, good shit. Happy birthday, brother.
happy bro birthday.
Okay, staying on. Oh, actually, before we get Henry, you've got some splaining to do.
What you
Before
got?
we get to some more goodies on Blast. Yeah,
I don't
I get
get
it. I think Henry was working us yesterday. The whole fuck the cabal thing.
Wait.
Secretly behind the scenes working out this deal to make it in the cabal.
No, I don't want to pull a Joe here, but you Photoshop this.
I don't have Photoshop or know how to use Photoshop.
Yes, you. This is not
Care
FaZe
to explain something to the fam, Mr. Cabal, Mr. FaZe, Henry the Grape?
No, but in reality, FaZe didn't say that.
Well, it's on the blockchain.
Okay.
I just want this to be explained to me, because when I wrote what and you said, what do you mean what, or you know what, and then you posted this, I'm like, I don't get it. Like, FaZe didn't say that, but like, is it a picture you posted? I feel so stupid.
It's literally
Now you know how I felt yesterday, dude.
Again, you're the one who has explaining to do. So
well, okay. So
a FaZe said this to Thread Guy, and then somebody photoshopped this and attached it as an image, and they put my name.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But honestly, if FaZe would have said that, I would have just posted a picture of the party Kongs did with FaZe at their warehouse.
And I forgot you guys are buddies.
Yeah, it would have been on brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I was confused. Like, when I saw that, I was like, oh, did he tag me?
Am I FaZe?
Am I in? Because if I'm in, fuck all you guys. I'm in. I'm in the cabal. Let's go.
Dude, I forgot entirely that you guys did that with him.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's why I was confused by it. And
Hollywood Henry was like, it's about time, bro.
I got recognized. And it feels really good, and I'm happy to be a part of it. And just tell me, what do I do next? Like,
wow.
Do me and Farouk got to hang out or something now?
Yeah, no, you and Thread Guy are roommates now, and also Frank. Frank is in too. So, but the three of you guys, what a fucking crew.
Part of the gang, man. Like, I'll ditch you all so fucking quick. The minute they let me in, I'm done.
Yep. Well, when you go to the house and you show them this, you print it out and you show them, be like, I'm in, guys.
I'm in. Right? Yeah.
Anyway, okay, on Blast, we talked about this last week, and like I think a couple times before, but fantasy Twitter influencers, I swear to God, I wonder who they make cards for, because I wonder if Henry would have a card in here. Like, is that possible? Like, I wonder if there's a lineup, if it's like, if they go by like NFT Inspect in like the top 1,000 or whatever it is. I wonder if Henry's got a card. What do you guys, if anybody plays this, let me know if that's even a possibility. But either way, if not, it should be one day. But dude, just like talking about people making money over on Blast, this is a thing. This is starting to cook, I think, a little. At least people trading the cards. I don't know if the game itself.
Can you tell me what it is?
Yeah. So it's picture fantasy football, basketball, baseball, whatever, fantasy sports.
So rare.
Okay, so you are so rare. Yep. You're gonna get a pack of cards. It is full of Twitter people.
Okay.
All levels of them, right? And you set a lineup, and there's something that ranks their chats, maybe their interactions, like the likes, all that stuff.
Their reach.
Yeah. And you're setting your lineup, and you're competing against people, which I think it's super fucking cool.
By the way, if I do have a card, I would absolutely send it to the burn pile.
Really? You wouldn't play it?
Yeah. I would literally burn that shit like in an instant.
I don't know,
'Cause I'm
dude.
cool like that.
I don't know
cool
if
like
anyone
that.
believes you.
Yeah,
Oh,
find that card. I'll buy it off you, and I'll burn it.
Wow. Well, people
Yeah.
making money though, which is cool. Apparently you can take common cards and like fuse them together to get a more rare one, and then you can flip those rare ones. So anyway, people making money here again. If you're looking for something to do, like I'm not endorsing this by any means. I'm just saying there, like when I see an ecosystem where people are earning and there feels like some energy there, I'll at least point people to it, and it definitely feels like there is that here.
What's the opposite of promoting it? Is I think that's what we would probably be doing with this.
Well,
I mean, who's making money off of this? People that are buying?
it's well, I'm sure the platform to a degree, right? But you make money if your team outperforms another team.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, again, just like fantasy sports.
So if influencers influencing NFT projects wasn't enough for you, how about influencers influencing you to buy themselves in NFT form?
Yeah,
How does that sit with you?
I love it.
It's awful.
It's pretty bad.
It's stupid.
Yeah. I mean, it's so small. The world is so small that like having a bunch of like guys like us collecting fucking Farouk or whoever, like, you know, Nate Rivers NFTs just seems so fucking cringe, bro.
Well, that's a good point. We don't have a lot going on in this space if that's what we're doing.
It's a circle jerk. Hey,
Yes.
we made your card, man. Can you post about us on Twitter?
Yeah.
It's fucking lame. It's
Yeah.
lame.
Well, quick heads up, guys. We're going to come back to Bitcoin. I'm going to show a Bitcoin thing, then we're going to not talk about Bitcoin, but then we're going to come back to Bitcoin. But just a heads up, if you've been trading over on Bitcoin, specifically on Magic Eden, there's diamond rewards that are live now, and they're like really big. Like my diamond rewards,
Yeah, you must have got a ton.
I think so. I only checked one wallet, and it was almost as much as I got for my ETH rewards total. I think it was almost as much. Even if it was only half, I have more to claim. But we've got a buddy who maybe did half a Bitcoin or less in trading and got like 25,000 diamonds. So I think they're heavily weighting the Bitcoin stuff. They really want to like win over Bitcoiners.
I did not get any. I don't think I didn't.
I
check.
think I got a decent bag of diamonds.
Nice.
One wallet had like 25,000. I think total I probably got like 32 or so 36.
Wow, really
or-
good.
Yeah, not bad. I think they're selling for like 0.1, like 10 cents. Does
So
make
what would that
sense?
work
Like,
out to be for you? Like $2,000, or am I thinking like a couple $100?
well, on the 25 grand, that'd be like 20 on the 25,000 wallet, that'd be like $2,500, give or take. But that's
Damn.
on Whales Market, and who knows?
Would you ever
'cause
trade
I've
on
heard-
Whales Market?
I don't know. I don't know what you got to do. If I'd have to like give my wallet up, no. I don't know if it works like Exaverse, where like you put up collateral potentially. You know,
You do.
But no, yeah, I don't. All this stuff is so like. I hate to say it's dumb. If it makes me money, cool.
It's
Yeah.
it is dumb. It's totally dumb. But like, if you don't do it now, it's gonna go to zero. So like, part of me is just like, if you get it, you might as well fucking cash it in, so you can take that money for some good and do some good with it. Like, I don't know, like donating it to the people watching us right now. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna go to zero eventually. You might as well fucking get rid of it. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm tempted to claim and go to Whales Market. I've never used it, but definitely tempted. All right. I don't even care about this story, but I just I couldn't come up with a thumbnail for the show, so I did this. So that means I got to talk about it at least for a minute. So it is what it is. DeGods and Y00ts actually, I believe, but now bridgeable back to Solana. Just whatever. Just whatever.
You happy about that, Henry?
I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck, man.
Do you like?
No.
Do you like
I
Frank?
think Frank. I do. I do.
I know he likes you. He says Kongs are his favorite project. Like I know he likes you guys like a fuck ton.
No, I think I like Frank. I think sometimes Frank gets way more shit than he should from people. Like I feel bad for him at times where people are just like always ragging because it's just my bags.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I think he's
So, yeah,
taken everything
I
in,
like
in stride. Like I like him.
I don't know if
And
I like
also
the
he isn't-
mustache.
What's
I don't know
that?
if I like that. I don't know if I like the mustache.
Yeah, it's not a thing that ever seems to work, but it's like a thing.
It's so hard to do this show because, like, you don't want to like make enemies. You don't want to like rip on people. But like if you're in a bad mood, you just want to be like, fuck off. You know what I mean? And so like I don't not like Frank. You know what I mean? But like I also don't like him. You know what I mean? So like you pull up a picture of a guy and I'm just like immediately want to just fucking hammer him.
Well,
You
let's
know
be
what I mean?
real. You don't know who Frank is either, probably.
Yeah, I don't know
So-
what is he on WAGME United? Is he the forward on WAGME United? No, I mean honestly, like Frank, we did some stuff about him a couple weeks ago where basically he said floor your NFT and fuck off. You know what I mean? And like as an
Respect.
NFT project, I was, and you know what, Henry, the last couple days I was getting some Frank vibes from you with how you were talking about everything as well. So I was like, oh yeah, there's some similarity.
Whoa. What do you mean?
Haven't you had a little bit like you came into the show yesterday? Like I don't even give a fuck about the all that sort of thing. Like floor your shit and get the fuck out of here sort of vibe. That's kind of what I was talking about. So like with Frank, you know what I mean? Like I'm sure he's a good guy. Like I don't want to put stuff out there because I haven't done my deep dive on all these people. But like the shit that comes into my radar just seems a little bit like I don't know. Like I don't agree with the choices that he does. But you know, fuck me. You know what I mean? I don't. No one agrees with the choices that I do either. So whatever. You know what I mean? But
that attitude that I've had, I might be holding it back a little bit right now. It's actually 10 times worse today. Like I don't even want to say I got into an argument because I'm not going to get like that petty. But like had somebody in Discord or like this person's like, as an Ordinals project founder, tags like me and Mio and I think Sven. As an Ordinals project founder, I'd like to know why you guys are being so quiet about things right now. I'm tempted to sell my Prometheans and my decentralized, and I hope you honor people that have been holding. And I'm just like, are you being serious, bro? We look up his project. This guy, his Twitter account for his project has been banned because he was probably engagement farming. And I'm like, the fuck are you? And then, so I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, literally, what are you talking about? Like, are we so fickle that if your bags don't go up for 4 fucking days, you come into the Discord and you start crying about it? I don't get it. Like, we just launched on Monday. Can we catch our breath while the market nukes and give us some time to do the things that we're doing? And this guy comes back and he's like, you guys don't have to be so hostile, because as soon as Kongs that have been around for a while catch wind of this kind of shit in the Discord, they are literally like, bro, you ever seen like chimpanzees eat their own? Like where they literally like pick one chimp and they're like, we're fucking killing this chimp for no reason. Maybe he just looked at someone wrong. That's literally all of a sudden like a whole bunch of Kongs that are just like, ooh.
You know what's
fucking
sorry, did you want to go down that you want to put that mental image in everyone's mind a little bit more?
It just is kind of funny to watch real time, because then at one point I'm like, no, this guy's getting his ass kicked in here.
Well, you
know, I'm starting to feel bad for him. But
you know what's funny is that like, what other business that is out there that like you can go into the boardroom with your fucking soda and be like, yeah, I think you should fucking put more dick fucking memes out, dude. You know what I mean? Like, what fucking business does that? Like none. You have to deal with people that just have opinions on everything, and most of the time you have to act like it's fucking cool. You know what I mean? Like especially coming off a stressful mint and everything like that. So it's like, oh fuck me.
Okay, I'm gonna talk Kongs for a minute. Like, let me ask you this. I say this humbly, but like maybe trying to be objective about it. So like Joe, as someone who I think has really objective views about CyberKongs, like
sure.
I think what we did and the way that we did it was, I think we executed thus far pretty damn good, right? Like if you were giving a score of 1 to 100, right? If I was ranking what we did and how we executed, it's hard for me to say that it's anything below 95%.
So okay, you're setting yourself up. You're like, why would you even bring me into this mix? Because you know that I am critical of everything. I'm negative of everything.
Yeah.
I will try to keep my answer focused to what you asked, okay? Because I have other things that I could say. But the execution of what you did I completely agree that you did succeed in the 90s. And on a different level, I'm happy with what you did. I'm agreeable with how you did it, how the people that were involved should be viewed. You should be held to a very high standard. And let's just leave it at that from what you asked me.
Okay. Because the follow-up is, if we scored a 90% or better on what
Right.
we did, and I
Right.
don't say it in an arrogant way, but I feel like I can be objective. Like we did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
It was received well. Like, why the fuck do you think it's game over now? Like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin's nuking. Decentralized is not at a 500 million market cap. Proms are 0.015. I'm like, why do you think, like, okay, now at this point we're like, okay, we did it. Now we're doing this thing now. Like, we kind of just started with this thing, right? I just don't know why there's this mentality that like we're going to be like Leonidas shilling a meme coin, which we're not a meme coin, for 13 posts a day. Like, that's not the Kong's way of doing things. So it's weird that people come in and they're like, how come you're not doing that? I'm like, because if we did that, it would look really fucking weird from us.
Dude, I think there's a lot of people who trade NFTs that have never gone deep. Like they haven't gone deep at all. They still look at it like trading shit coins and crypto, right? And that's all they think any of them are. They don't think there's actually anything of substance behind it. They think it's literally all 100% of them are even if they're not pump and dumps, it still should be kind of treated in that way. Like people are there's a different kind of trader out there, just completely different, very unlike anybody here.
Yeah. And not only did you guys succeed in what you did, but if you look at like what was the meme that we played yesterday, the video, what was that token? Elgin token or whatever?
Eigen,
thank you. Like, not only did you see, you're doing it amongst fucking pieces of shit scams and pieces of shit ruggers and fucking dirtbags and scummy people that like fucking try to take liquidity from the people in the ecosystem and for their own selfish purposes. So like even grading on a curve, you know what I mean? Like you did an amazing job. It's like fucking exactly what you would want. I think that the thing that I think of if I'm being critical, which you brought me to this place, I blame you for what I'm about to say, is that like we do have to know where we are, right? We are here with every project. We have to be 3 steps ahead or we're 3 steps behind in a lot of people's eyes. So like, let's say this, I might say after the airdrop, here's what's going to happen. How do we want to address that in a way? And like, maybe that's just the way that I approach it. And I'm kind of like a little bitch, like, oh, let me hold your little pee-pee while you take a, like while you're squirting and shit like that. And let me wipe your fucking mouth or whatever. You guys are not like that, but like, I understand the sentiment of like, you're gonna catch shit. Like you're gonna fucking catch some degen shit right now. So either you're gonna deal with it in like a fucking way where it's like that, or like, and be okay with it, or, or you're going to address it in a way that is like professional and like, here's why we did it and what's going to happen in the future. You know what I mean?
What rune, the protocol that has existed for at this point 12 days, what rune has been able to clearly chart their path any differently than what cyberkongs have done?
But why put yourself in the same conversation as other people like that? You know what I mean? Like,
I think it's fair to do that, because I think one of the things that Kongs have had to deal with is a different set of facts that other projects don't have to. And at times it can be frustrating where it's like, wait a second, we got to do all this. And then we literally have to tell you everything we're doing, which, by the way, if we tell you everything we're doing, it's almost the kiss of death.
I know. And you know what, Henry, what do they say? There's more than one way to skin a cat. So like, regardless of whatever way you do it, there's going to be like, if it's not today, it's tomorrow and blah, 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 blah. So like I said, I'm crossing my fingers, hoping for the best, not only for my own selfish purposes, but because I love what you do and who you are and all that sort of stuff. So like, I'm with you, brother. I ride with you. I want the Kongs to be one cohesive unit riding against the cabal and the Web3 space, and I want to go take it to the fucking moon. You know what I mean? So I'm with you. I just, I'm not surprised by the FUD that you will get inevitably, regardless of whatever you do.
Yeah. And I guess I'm not surprised by it either. It's just when it happens, it's annoying. And
Yeah.
this time around, I can bring Hurdy out to be like, yeah, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Very-
care. Henry cares.
Back to Frank
Hurdy's-
vibe. That's a very Frank.
I like Herney, by the way.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I mean,
it's
I
good
think
for him
we're
to come out to play.
I think we're gonna
It
whack
is.
me. We're gonna whack me on this one. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. Fuck yeah.
It's like, this is not the time where you'd be wanting to say anything about anything. Like right now, the attention isn't quite there. People are in their feels right now with Bitcoin nuking.
Yeah.
We're going to 18K.
Pacers lost.
It's
Yeah.
pissing in the wind right now.
Yeah.
It's pissing in the wind.
Yep.
Away with words.
Yeah.
I don't know still, dude. Like, I think I've said a couple times that I would look into hieroglyphs. Kool-Aid. I still don't know what they are. Like, I pulled them up. I guess what I think probably was like going to be even worse than not helpful. Like, I know nothing about them really. They
Is
look
that
cool.
it right
Like,
there?
yeah, these are them. And like, you know, all the, I would say like the right people are all following this account, you know, like it's not, this is not some scam project, but
Who's the right people?
hey, that's a cool exercise. I like this actually. Not Frank. He's not a bad one. Emily loves crypto, B check, Lucky Trader. I like Chewy, Ghost, Measly, Beanie, of course. That's the real seal or stamp of approval. Hill Dobby for sure. Dayton. I mean, it's like every name I see on here are all people I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. This is legit.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah. There's Nate Rivers, so you know it's legit. Yeah, Luke and Ed, like, yeah, legit project for sure. So no question about that. I don't know how, like, what it does, the mechanics, why it exists even. I have not seen this name in a long ass time. Wow. Holy shit. Anyway, okay. All of that stemmed from Frank.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about Frank.
I can't
'cause
even fucking
ultimately
believe-
it was about DeGods going back to Solana, right? Was that sort of the whole?
Yeah, that was it. You know, and that was literally the only story. Frank, DeGods, back to Solana. Same with y00ts. The end. I think that means ETH is going to bounce back, and Solana's going to dump. So be very careful, guys.
Man, it's the truth. It's. I hate to even say it because I do like Frank. It's like kind of the Steve Aoki kind of thing, right? Like you make a move, the market reacts for whatever reason. It's like the market gods somehow have a reaction to it. I think it was late. I think it was late for Frank to move back to Solana. I feel like maybe like 8-9 months later than it should have been.
What does it do?
Oh.
Like, what does it do for DeGods? I mean, I don't understand what the point of moving back and forth does.
It's just keeping people's mind so people talk about it. There's no point. There's also no reason to not be on every chain if it's not going to cost you a fortune. It's just the attention thing.
Yeah.
Well, but there is something that does kind of fuck things up mechanically where your collections are fractured. You know, now part of your collection is on mainnet, part of your collection is on Solana. I'm not saying it's the end of the world, but it creates confusion at times. I know that from Kongs. Like we have that VXs can be on Polygon, mainnet.
Yeah, that's the
Ronin.
direction of it's almost like evolution, right? Like you evolve to solve a problem, to address an issue, and then when you evolve to that new level, new issues arise, right? And then the evolution continues to go. So like I get that, but like, yeah, with a lot of these projects, NFT projects, like everyone was kind of like, we're expanding to L2s now. It's all that sort of fractionalization or fractionalizing the project onto all these different chains. It seems to be the direction of where everyone's going, where it used to just be ETH. You know what I mean?
Well, so and question is the problem that, okay, you're getting ready to release something new. Like I'm just like hypothetical, like, so you're trying to do something new. And you got to write instructions for the community, how you're going to do it. How is your asset going to work? And all of a sudden you have to think of like 5 different versions of this thing because your assets are all over, right? Is that why it becomes difficult? Like, is that a scenario?
Well, I think the real scenario there is whatever you're doing has to occur on one chain. So now you're trying to make sure that anyone who wants to take part in it is going to be able to bridge over to that chain, or they miss out and they're like, oh, you can't just airdrop something now, right? Like you can't just say like, hey, we're airdropping to our collection on mainnet, because part of your collection's on Solana, part of your collection's on mainnet. And like, I get it. I think to Draco's point, like I think they still could be a culture PFP on Solana. I just feel like the window got missed a little bit. Like they ceded some space to people they didn't need to because they were the PFP on Solana.
Yeah. Mad Lads took over and like they got to reclaim it from them, right?
Like I don't know if the guy who left can come back and be like, we were always here.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, so I think that's hard. I think it's possible, but I think it's harder than if they just would have stayed. Yeah, I agree with Draco.
Definitely.
Draco's a smart guy.
Yeah. Yes, he is, by the way. And especially on this, don't fade Soul. I mean, for fucking sure. It's going to be a monster. Already is.
Yeah.
Draco's been calling Soul like you were calling Bitcoin. Like, you know, the DeFi was coming. He was spot on. The shitcoin trading got crazy there. You guys have like very similar views on things. And it's funny because like he was working Solana, you were working Bitcoin. I'm not even saying Draco wasn't working any Bitcoin, but like he knows that ecosystem pretty damn good.
Draco, what are your thoughts on Say? How do you see that playing out?
Man,
and then by the way,
that I am not bullish at all on Say. Why I want to be.
I was before.
Not.
Yeah, I was before. In theory, I should be more now because they got this V2 coming out. This like an EVM compatible. Like should be way more bullish. But it's like I think we're really at the point where everybody's spread too thin. It's who cares? I've got 15 other places that are all really profitable right now. Like,
yeah. That's exactly how it feels to me. Like. Yeah, like maybe you get a PFP over there that does some shit. Like, wouldn't doubt that. But like, you're gonna get one, maybe two, maybe, and the rest is just gonna be like, I could be wrong. Could eat those words.
No, I think you're right. I mean, and if it pops, if it really gets hot, it wouldn't shock me either. Like, I just don't think there's any way to know for sure because the thing that's gonna make it go one way or another, we don't even know what that thing is. Like the tech sounds like it's there. There's like a want, but it's like, man, you gotta still have a little magic. Whatever that is. Okay. People in the chat have talked about this before. I've definitely seen this Bliff stone, right? This is going to start cooking, I think. And it already is. Like, this thing is up, man, like 5x or something in the past 24 hours, something like that. These are all like random ass numbers. I think those are kind of right, though. But anyway, Animoca's got this Web3 ecosystem they're building out on Bitcoin. They drop these things. Man, we could have minted them. And in fact, I think if you had a runestone, maybe there was like a whitelist. Again, I'm not getting this all right. I just remember little things that I never did. I think you could have tried to get a whitelist for this, though, for maybe even a free mint. I don't know. Anyway, point is, this is like another rune generating kind of ordinal. These were 0.006 like 2 days ago, something like that. It was not long ago. Now there's like all the space is kicking up, right? There's all the press and promo about it now. And dude, I think they're going to cook. Again, this is like the Promethean story all over again, right? Animoca. It is literally Animoca. Yatsu is going to be on Spaces tonight with Trevor, right? Like it's going to be a big, big fucking deal. The maybe spicy part here is there's only 5,000. So it's a really little supply for a token that they're saying is going to power this whole ecosystem they're building out. They're talking games, DeFi, like all of it. This is the token. So DYOR, and maybe check it out, look into it. And I mean it, DYOR, because like these could pop, and I also don't know. I really don't know. I did grab 2 of these today, though.
Cool.
I grabbed 2. I'm like, dude, why? If we just saw these ordinals that man, again, they give you runes and they all pump to damn near 0.1. There's no bigger name than Animoca in this space. The supply tiny. To me, it's just a really easy one, but also you never know. So make sure you read it, you understand the ecosystem, and because it could be that I don't understand the ecosystem. Maybe it's some little nothing burger in that world. I don't think it is. So putting it out there, worth looking at. Okay,
I don't know. It could be, it could be awesome. I always I don't know. My spidey senses go off with anything Animoca related for whatever reason. It's just like I always just think like it's spray and pray, and I just never. Oh, sorry, they're a major investor into Slam. I love Animoca. They're one of my. They're one of my.
Yeah,
faves.
they're cool. They're definitely good for the space. Draco, so there's going to be more, right? Like supply is not 5,000. Is that the thing here? That is the thing I actually asked before I minted, and I don't know if I got the answer. Like the supply is going to be much bigger than 5K, I think, right? I'm not going to just wait for an answer.
Yeah, it always
That's
feels
dumb.
weird when you ask and then we sit there and wait for someone to type.
I'm a dumbass thinking it's like, I mean, it is live, but also, again, I'm a dumbass. So I think the supply, okay, so somebody told me the supply is 5K. I don't know if it is. If it is, if the supply on these is literally 5,000 and that's it, I don't see how these don't cook. I just don't see it. An Animoca fungible token on Bitcoin, and I just don't see how they don't cook. Like 0.1 plus. But anyway, NFA. Let's do a little bullish bearish. We're at an hour. I don't think I got any great bullish bearish, but let me peek real quick.
What you got?
Oh, actually, I'll start. I like the first one. I really like the first one. My buddy Beanie.
Yeah.
So he and Garga were in DMs because Beanie's kind of hard on the Bored Apes.
Yeah,
like he is. He legit is.
He said he sold it. He sold it to top, I'm assuming, and
he did.
Yeah,
dude, he nailed it. He fucking he like he does most things.
One of his rare wins there.
Yeah, no. But yeah, he's like he's very critical of the Bored Apes, and I like him reflecting and being like, okay, their intentions are good. There are bad actors I could spend, those are the guys I should focus on. He should still give Yuga shit, whatever, when he wants, but like making that a thing that he just drives home every day. So it's cool that Garga got in DMs like, fuck you, bro. But he's like, no, fuck sweet. You, bro. And that's probably how that convo went. But anyway.
Beanie got a hand job from Crypto Garga. Yay.
What was I didn't read the other parts of it. Did you say that? Is he being sued? I really
No. This is Polly like jumping in and being a baby about something else.
I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like it's so fucking hard to take anyone serious nowadays. You know what I mean? Like Beanie rips them, and then he gets a call, and now he's happy with them. It's just not happy, but he's not going to rip them anymore. It just seems fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Like, do we have any fucking like opinions that are like based in actual reality that won't sway when someone that's like from the project calls you? Like, I don't know, man. It just seems so fucking lame. It's you remember when Beanie and Farouk got into it, and then they had that whole. Did they have an NFT that they minted?
Yeah. Fuck Render made that NFT. Yeah. Anyway, we just got to do bullish bearish because we're over. So bullish or bearish on Beanie and Garga making up here.
Always okay. Fine. I'll be bullish on friendship.
Okay. Oh, ooh, I love that, Joe. All right, Henry, you were bearish. I'm bearish.
Yeah,
he should be in attack mode.
I understand that.
Okay, Stacks delaying their big scaling activation. I thought this was supposed to be happening like last week. So bearish. Stacks some kind of upgrade. They're the Bitcoin layer 2. Joe, you're bearish? Bearish on Stacks. Bearish. Henry, bearish. Yeah, bearish. Bullish bearish on Forgotten Runiverse. It sounds like they got some stuff coming, guys, and they got a lot of stuff out there. They got stuff on Bitcoin, they got stuff on Arbitrum, they got stuff on Ethereum. So that ecosystem in general, bullish bearish on them.
Wow, a TV show, video games, that's all going to happen? Fucking bearish.
He's literally going, who? Wait,
I know, I am, but bearish because I've heard it a million times before and no one's done shit.
Wow.
Okay. Bullish. I think these guys know how to build.
Also bullish, like Giga Builders. Love them. Azuki's anime. All right, we talked about it yesterday also, but I'm curious if anybody watched it, and if you did, if you were bullish or bearish.
I didn't watch it. I will watch it today after this, but they accomplished something that's artistic. I'm bullish.
I was bullish. I just want to add this little fact in that I talked to people who are deep in anime, which I'm not. And they said, because I was like, I think it's cool. I think the graphics look good, blah, blah, blah. They're like, yeah, anime isn't about that. Anime is about the story, and the story is not good. So I've got to go. I've got to go with people who know more than me and kind of take their attitude of bearish.
Interesting. What
are you saying, Huda? And I want to talk on this for a second.
Bullish, I think, because I actually do see it onboarding new people. But still, your thoughts, I think, matter more. Like, I think this tugs at the heartstrings for you a different way. Like,
why is that?
This is part of your culture.
Okay, thank you. I just needed to hear you say it. No, I mean, honestly, when I would go back to Japan, like I would have the comics and, I would like, read the greatest thing about the Japanese comics is they're hyper sexualized. I mean, they're just fucking great. And as like a little guy, when you're like watching and you're like reading this stuff and you're seeing like all this amazing sexual stuff, I mean, what a great childhood I had. Anyway, besides that, they
Joe's
also
coming tomorrow in a furry costume. I swear to God.
no. Also they are they're such a straight-laced sort of culture and place, but they fucking let loose in sexualization and violence and all of this stuff, and they make it so amazing that like the stories are so great that I couldn't understand the words or read anything, but the pictures were so exciting and fun. And if it's boring and what they're doing is not based in good storytelling, I'm gonna have to say that that's not cool. I just, you know what I mean? Like you can't. It's more than just drawing in the style. You got to fucking live it. You got to be Japanese. You got to fucking be where I've been. You've got to walk in my shoes, and you haven't.
Practice bukkake.
Man, they had wow.
Of course, you just said the one fucking stupid thing you could have said.
Wow,
it's like the most fucking baseline bullshit. Come on, baby.
What do you mean? You were just talking about a hyper sexualized culture.
I can't believe we just heard that on this show. I was never expecting.
Oh, so gross.
Wow.
I thought,
Henry.
All right,
come on, dude.
Fucking Herney. He's not allowed on again.
He's
got a 1 week timeout. Can you believe he's going there next week?
I know. Right? I can't wait. I hope you know what we
I'm
should.
Going
we should
to Hong Kong. It's a different country.
It's the same.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Thanks. Now I quit the show. Now officially, I just quit the show for the total insensitivity. Not only by Herney, not only by horny Herney. I can't hold on.
Joe was
not only by horny Herney. Now horny Huda jumps in the fray. What the fuck?
Joe had a whole monologue about growing up and reading hyper-sexualized comics and how great it was, and all I said was like
it was almost like someone did some amazing thing, and then you come in and you fart and laugh hysterically. Like that's the levels that we were on. I was on a different level than you, and you come in with some bullshit.
I just think there's culture there that needs to be explored, and
bukkake culture, sure, okay.
I think we're on the same page.
Yeah, okay.
Wow. Okay, Eli from Proof. Putting it out in the open, something I've actually wondered a lot too, and specifically with the artist that replied, but given the option to burn your Tezos NFT for a 1-1 on ETH, just are people like, would they want it? Bullish, bearish on that. Zancan weighed in, and I think he did not like even that being put out in the open. I personally I was always wondering if Zancan would let collectors, if he would honor that if collectors bridge stuff over. So I think we know the answer now, but bullish on burning your Tezos NFTs for ETH NFTs? Yeah, let's do that.
God damn it. I'm going to go bearish I'm going to go bearish.
Okay.
Bearish. It's
just like fucking I'm searching for a way. You know what I mean? Like I'm blindly searching for a way.
This guy knows.
Well, Soul? Should I do Soul? Should I bridge to Soul? No, let's go back to ETH. No, let's burn my Tezo. Like it's just come on.
Okay.
Fucking come on.
It's keep it where you got.
I don't know. Oh yeah.
All right. Also bearish. I don't know. Okay, I trust Brian Brinkman. I don't know where this actually came from, but apparently Gemini's given 1.1 billion back to customers. I don't know anything about that other than that's a lot of money. So that sounds cool. Bullish, bearish on money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bullish on Brian. It's awesome, dude.
Yes.
Bullish on giving money back, but bearish on I'm assuming that you had to have lost money to get some of this money back.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. Henry.
I don't know what to think. Bullish?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either answer works. Yeah, bullish. Whatever. And our very last one, which I think you'll see. Well, hang on. Is this what you're going to next week? Bitcoin Asia?
No, I'm going to Ordinals Asia.
Oh, is that all the same thing?
No, I might. Maybe.
Maybe he tagged the wrong account here. That might be. But anyway, it's in Hong Kong. I think he tagged the wrong account, but you're going to get to see this.
That goes on at the same time. Ordinals Asia is on the 11th. So I think this is the 9th, 10th, and then Ordinals Asia is the 11th.
Got it. All right. I don't even know anymore. So bullish, bearish on FAR. That's it.
Bullish. Don't know what it is.
Bullish.
All right, bullish. There you have it, guys. We're in general pretty bullish on everything.
The name of that protocol, Mio had DM'd me to say it's D-Bank. That's where you can go into your wallet and see if you've got some random money. Hey, maybe somebody finds some money out there that they didn't know that they had. So
thanks, Mio.
That's cool.
Mio's a G.
I like it, dude. I freaking love Mio. Does he go on shows? He's not doxxed, right?
Mio is not doxxed, but I'm gonna get him on here because he people have heard his voice. He's just I don't want to say shy. He feels like he doesn't know what to. He'd be awesome. He's coming on. Mio, you're coming on, bro.
Yeah. We'll make it comfy. Don't you worry. We'll make it super comfy,
amongst
bro.
Friends.
Yeah, I love it. We should do that, like an evening show, whatever. Any way we can get him, we'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in, Joe and Henry. I love you guys.
Love you.
Always a pleasure doing this with you, and everybody tuning in out there. Appreciate you watching. Tomorrow morning, I'll be live over. God damn it! I always forget the name. What's my
Chain
Reactor. Guys, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time, I'll be live on Chain Reactor over on Crypto Slam. So make sure you tune into that. Hope you have a great freaking evening, guys.
You need to do like the Usain Bolt, like lightning bolt thing he does. Like,
what does he do?
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
he did like the arrow thing. I think.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Look him up.
I'll work on it.
Reactor.
Dude, I like that. Okay, I'll work on it.
That's stupid.
Anyway,
it's stupid.
Have a great night, guys. We'll fucking see you.
Thanks, everybody.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make $1, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea.